Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice control. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Eze. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Saka, looking for options for movement. Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been slipped through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Rice. Ederson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It'll be a throw-in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Cleared away. And that's gone loose. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he is deftly away. And he's in on goal. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Is there any support? He's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! The first significant strike. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's definitely onside. Mohamed Salah. Throw in. Saliba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gyökeres! Superb from Gyökeres! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka has it in a wide position.
Yeah, very good job he positioned himself there.
That has not gone well. Eze.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to retrieve it. He's on it, can he get away? There's the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it.
Active approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Little pass back. And this is Mohamed Salah. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mohamed Salah just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Mohamed Salah. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Arsenal leading now. Gyökeres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's onside. Schwarzer! And again! Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has a look up. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Vardiol tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a promising position. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that is well cleared. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Eze looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Eze. Rice. Great chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Number 9.
On time, excellent interception.
Number 24.
Vince,
Coming on
he's
the
got
field.
away.
Number 10. Isaac.
That's
Number
good play.
7, Betts. Number 8. Summerside.
Oh, that's ambitious.
18,
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Tries to play it through. Wirtz stood his ground strongly. Wirtz is onto this.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Probing pass. Wirtz has the space to scheme. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, tries a shot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? It's gone out for a throw-in. Wirtz. De Bruyne. Vardiol.
3 minutes at a time.
The final seconds now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! De Bruyne clears without hesitation. Threads one in. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Van Dijk.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 6.
Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Big chance!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's De Bruyne. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good effort! Merino. Nicely spread. Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So we're ready to go. What a sensational save from Ederson! Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. Zubimendi. And it's Rodri. Now it's Merino. Vitz. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Szoboszlai. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Gakpo. Isak. De Bruyne. Now the ball in. And that is earned. And we're halfway through extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our
Well, no
special
question, the
worry.
will exists
Please
to
grab
try
a
and...
ticket.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gakpo. Merino. Played into space. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he was alert to it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Looking to play him in. That is ended up in no man's land. Gyökeres. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gyökeres. He's in a great position. Now this could be a chance. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and
Please
after a
turn your
grueling
attention
game,
to the
you don't
screen
want to
for
back down if
information
the
provided by
manager
the
asks you
local
to take a
police.
penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it all comes down to this, and you can almost hear a pin drop. Which way will he go? And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Gyökeres is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
This to double their advantage. Oh, it's a really good save. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Great penalty, outwitted the keeper. A swift riposte. McAllister is third in line. Oh, Cooley does it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Trossard is the third man to step forward.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Big character, big moment, big save. Alexander-Arnold is the fourth man to step up.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Liverpool have to score. And that will do it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello,
Your
everybody.
final
And a quick
thoughts, Jim?
announcement now.
Arsenal
We would like to
really
ask you all
deserve
to
a
kindly
lot of
stay
credit
seated